So now you can kind of start to see, you get back to where you go. This will be sitting back here. You're starting to kind of see how this, I think how this is going to lay out. And then what I did is Welcome back to the workbench where we try to make things. And we're continuing to try to make today is Revell's Ford FD-100 pickup, the Foose design kit they put out a while back that we're doing a good bit different. So if you want to get caught up on those differences, be sure to check the description down below. There's a playlist there for you. You can get caught up to exactly where we're at right now. And where we're at right now is working on the bed of the truck, specifically the inside of the bed of the truck, or all the gear, all the equipment, all the stuff that's got to fit in the bed of this truck. Let me make sure you guys can kind of see what's going on here, and I'll walk you through kind of how I'm going about it. So we know we got our, I'll go and pull it out. We got basically our air ride setup. Now the pumps aren't in here. In fact, I'm going to reprint this and repaint it and whatnot, but I'm using this one as just a stand-in right now for fitment purposes and for color. So I did paint it. I guess since the last time I saw you guys, I've painted it to kind of get an idea of, I think, the colors that I want to do. The pumps are going to be black, I think, black and aluminum, and then we'll do the tank is going to be body color, so it's going to be nice and glossy colored body color, just like the body. And I think I'm going to do the controller box. I painted it body color, and I think I'll go ahead and do that. I might actually print up another one just to see the colors on it, because I was thinking about doing the controller black and the pumps body color. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I might do it back and forth. Anyways, the point being is we got this one to kind of fit in here to give us, to let us know if all this is going to fit. I think I forget to mention this last time. I did notch, make sure you guys can see it, this bump out in the Bronco interior here. So if you're new to the channel, or this is the first video you've seen on this build, we're using some of the Bronco interior to kind of do an upholstery job, I guess you could say, in the bed. It's going to be completely built out like it's the back of a Bronco, but even more, I guess. I don't know how to say that. But there's this notch out, bump out it's in the back of the Bronco interior. I did notch it back there, so now you can see the air ride stuff fits all the way back up against it, slides up underneath there. I hope that makes sense. I notched it back in there so that we can get that to sit as far back as we can. And then I started to build in what's going to basically be the hump for our, to go over top of our notches here. Let me go ahead and pull this out, and you can see, in case you're new to the channel, we've got notches in the frame rails we put in here because our suspension's going so far up. This thing's going to sit on the ground, so we've got these big notches. So this is kind of the start of me mocking that in as far as what it's going to take to get that to build in and meet up with the subwoofer box up here, which I have also started working on. And then we had talked about, hey, we need to put batteries somewhere. I hadn't really thought about batteries and all that. So I built two chambers on either side here that can hold the batteries. In fact, let me pull the box out real quick, and I'll show you. So so I just went ahead and printed up some batteries, and then they're going to sit right on the side, on either side. I'll have two batteries that can go on either side. And then I went ahead and used one of my printed speakers to kind of build a baffle and figure out how we were going to sit these. And what I decided to do is we're going to sit them on an angle like this. And we're doing basically we're faking a 6th order bandpass. So basically these speakers are going to be enclosed in here. So, this back chamber, if I can hold it, I can kind of show you in case you're curious. The speaker itself will be enclosed, and then this back chamber will be ported forward into the cab, and then the chamber here, which there's going to be two speakers, and I'll show you just in a second, but they're going to be ported forward into the cab. So we're going to have 3 ports coming into the cab, which will build a beauty panel back here that'll have those ports in them, okay? But then I thought what we could do, I'll just kind of sit this back roughly where not roughly, but where it goes. And then again, if I put this back in there, we'll have all this space here. In fact, this panel right here is going to go all the way up against the subwoofer box. So we'll have all this space here for stereo gears. So amps, I'm going to try to find a model for a Macintosh amp. That's what I'd really like to do. Like one big amp across here, and then maybe, a little bit of equipment with the wires going down into a false floor or something, kind of doing something like that. But that's kind of the idea. So let me go ahead and pull this stuff out, and I can show you. So I took I took this stuff that I kind of mocked up, and I took it over into Tinkercad because that's about as sophisticated as I get with 3D modeling. I took it over though, and I first built our subwoofer box. So here's our box now. So now you can see I took these speakers, which I don't think these are the ones we're going to use, but it gives a good idea of kind of what the enclosure is going to look like. Now, I left, you probably can't see it, it's notched here all the way around because I have 1 mil clear acrylic that's going to go here on the front and then cover this whole top. So this will all be acrylic. So our batteries that go in here, where'd the other battery end up going to? I don't know where it's at. But the other battery will sit here. And then that's all going to be covered by acrylic, so we'll be able to see down into the box, see the batteries in their chamber, and then we'll be able to see through this way also. And what I also did, so once that acrylic's in, I went ahead and printed out a beauty panel, you know, just made a that'll go right here over top, and then that gives us, now you can see the window that'll be going into the box there. Actually, it goes this way. I think that's the way I wanted it to go. Yep, and then it hangs out 1 millimeter tall. Let me see if I can get it where it goes. And so the 1 mil acrylic will butt right into the top here. And then let me show you how this fits in. Let me bring it back over, kind of bring the whole thing over. Oh, there's the other battery. I'll go and put it in. But this is going to sit in fact, the easiest way to do this, let me take those panels out. That goes in there. We got our beauty panel that'll sit there. And then this guy wedges in here. There we go, like so, and it'll be sitting like that. So now you can kind of start to see, you get back to where you go. This will be sitting back here. You're starting to kind of see how this, I think how this is going to lay out. And then what I did is out of a piece of styrene, I wanted to start building a beauty panel to go on top of all this. So basically to cap it all off. So I got the dimensions I needed. In fact, this just came off of the printer. So we'll see actually how it works. It looks like it's pretty close. Pretty close. I might have to adjust these little tabs here a little bit, but now that's with the panel sitting on top, and you can kind of see how that's all going to work together. Now you have to kind of use your imagination. This is all we're going to make it appear as though it's leather wrapped, and I'm going to, well, we got to put the floor in. I've got to replace the entire floor yet, and then build the tunnel or the hump or whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to carpet it black. Now get your guys' input, what you think. I think where I'm at, especially with this color, right? So this is our body color, if you remember right. This, you know, the color here we see on the air tank. I think with that color, what I want to do is that kind of real rich leather color for the interior, for like the seats and whatnot. I think's what I'm going to do. I originally was just thinking black, but I think with that color, like baseball mitt leather color. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. But that. I guess I'll have to paint something you can see, but that kind of rich leather color, black and aluminum, I think would be the colors, along with, of course, body color. So you can see what we have here is body color black, and then, well, that's chrome. I was doing the pipes chrome. So you got to imagine, I think what I think I'm going to do, and I want to get your input again, I'm going to do the inside of the speaker box body color. Because, and let me point out, I forgot to show you, I don't think we're going to use those speakers. I think we're going to use speakers with a chrome basket. So we'll do it like it's like they're custom speakers, and they've got a chrome basket on them and a chrome battery back, or whatever you call it, the back plate on it. I think that would look really good sitting inside there if the inside of the box is painted body color. In other words, this color here, this burgundy, whatever color this is, I think that would look good, and then have it appear as to be leather wrapped on the outside. So the beauty panels, this beauty panel, all leather color, essentially looking like it's been wrapped in leather upholstery, along with also all of this here, the Bronco parts, black carpet, which I think would make the chrome and whatnot of all the hosing, that would pop out. Plus, if we put black back here, we could make the stereo equipment kind of pop too off that black. And I think that's going to be the idea, and of course capped in with this beauty panel that will also be leather wrapped. And then also keep in mind, and I mentioned this before, that will carry into the cab. So the cab will be that same, kind of have the same look to it, right? With at least the color I mean, it's got the same look because we've got Bronco panels in here, Bronco panels back there. It'd be the same color of leather, black body color, that kind of stuff. So it'll be like the upholstery or the interior or whatever you want to say, just carries all the way through. And especially because we're gonna have to build the ports in between the cab in between the cab and the bed. So they're going to go forward. So you're going to have, if you were to take the time to look down in here, there's going to be a connection that actually physically, there's a physical connection between the two. That's the plan. Let me know what you think. Especially let me know what you think about the chrome speakers, and let me know what you think about the box we got back here and all in the, the interior bed. I don't know what to call it, the interior of the bed. Let me know what you think about that so far. I'm thinking I might add some, like a ridge around this or something too, some kind of detail, just a ridge that kind of runs around all the stuff, just to give it detail so it's not just a flat piece. But I think it's going to look pretty cool. Let me know what you think. I want to hear I really do want to hear what you have to say down in the comments down there. I wanted to mention real quick, we're coming to the middle of the month, and for let's see, what is it? I think it's expedition level and shop boss level supporters at the Patreon page and down below at the join button. We've got a bunch of 3D printed stuff that's going to be put in an envelope. And if you want it, it's basically the $10 and up level supporters. Once a month, I'm going to send a print of everything that we've been using on our builds. Also, I want to mention too that I have some pre-drilled distributors. I'm actually using this on another build that you'll see later down the road. But I'm using these, so I'm going to go ahead and throw those in. So there'll be a pre-drilled distributor in there. Anyways, $10 and up supporters, whether it's through the channel membership down below or over at the Patreon page, once a month. You're gonna get a nice care package, I guess we'll call it, along with the exclusive content that's there. Also, you get that too if you just want to watch more content. So check those things out. I really appreciate it. It does help support the channel. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the hype button. Do all those things everybody tells you to do on YouTube. And I'll see you tomorrow. I got a bunch of work to get back to. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.